Well, folks, we're visiting today with Dave and Susan Thompson, a mother and son team. They have started a new company called Changing Vegas right here in West Virginia. They've got an amazing story. Dave and Susan, thanks for being on the podcast today.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. I look forward to learning more about your business. It sounds exciting.
Positively West Virginia. Positively West Virginia.
Positively West Virginia is powered by Breezeline high-speed fiber internet and sponsored by Highmark West Virginia, Freedom Kia of Morgantown, and Humble Influence. With the help of these sponsors, we're able to share the positive business stories of West Virginians, including the one from today's episode.
Dave, tell us about Changing Vegas, your new company.
Yeah. So just a brief background. I don't want to get into it too much, but I was a casino dealer in Las Vegas for 15 years.
Very cool.
And I love table games, mostly like the face-to-face interaction. And growing up, I love board games and sitting down, playing games. That's like my passion.
Yeah.
And I love the format of people come in and playing cards together, but I don't like how the casinos monetize the games because it's very predatory and they're trying to take your money and stuff,
Sure.
right?
And you would know, being there in that business.
Oh, I saw it. I saw it, man. Yeah,
for 15 years.
Yeah, I was the one dealing blackjack and craps, and I taught at a gaming school. You break in dealers and place them at casinos all over Vegas.
That's really interesting.
Yeah. So I like the format, but I don't like the monetization. So what we did is that we cut out all the gambling elements and we design original games. And so it's the same kind of Vegas experience where you've got the dealers and the buy-ins and stuff, but you're playing for prizes.
Yeah.
And all of our prizes are made by Morgantown artisans. We tapped into the art community. Yeah. So
how cool is this?
When we have all of our medieval products and everything, that's our first game, medieval poker.
Yeah.
So when we have all of our products, it's all made locally because that's the difference between like our approach and the corporate approach is that we're all about like helping people and supporting small business rather than just hoarding all the money.
I love it. That's great. Susan, how about from your perspective? Tell us a little bit about your involvement with Changing Vegas.
Sure. I'm excited to be here with my son.
Yeah.
I have been in marketing and entrepreneurship for 30 years.
Oh, I love it.
So I was a journalist for many years, so I'm able to bring the marketing in partnership development. And that's really, as David mentioned, we're a community-based business.
Yeah.
And one of the main things we do different is that we run through collaborations with other small businesses and artisans.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, especially in tough economic times, a lot of people have great ideas or they have skills, but they don't have the money or wherewithal to be able to launch them. Yeah. So part of what we want to do, both in terms of people who have games and also artisans, is to bring that together and have them actually be part of our products and our games. So collaboration is the way we do business.
Well, that's great. Well, Susan, you're from West Virginia, Parkersburg originally, right?
I am. I was born in Parkersburg.
Yeah, and so you guys moved here from Nevada, Las Vegas area. What brought you back to West Virginia?
Do you want to take this
you
one?
You go for it.
Okay, I'll go and then you go. Because you know more about the area than I do. But this is my first time here. But really what drew us out here was the startup community. The people here are just so nice and they've been so respectful and are like excited about what we're doing. The Ascend program is what initially drew us here. They take West Virginia residents and that are in other states and they move back. They pick people and they move back to West Virginia and then you get a little bit of startup money.
Absolutely.
Now, we didn't get selected, but we moved anyways because like any town or community that has that in place where they're willing to like invest in startups and stuff, and people are about helping each other in small business. Like that's a community we want to be a part of.
That's amazing. Yeah, I love that.
And also what the university, WVU, obviously with so many young people, our strategy card, poker games, it's a combination of those. They play strategy cards all the time.
Yeah, that's your target audience is right here in Morgantown.
Yeah, mainly.
Large part.
Once we hit it big, the live games will only be here in Morgantown.
Yeah, I want to talk to him about the games.
Talk about the games and the economic development opportunities for this area, too.
So the cool thing about the table games is that you get the entertainment aspect. Like the one thing I don't really like about the casino games is that you play and you lose and you just feel like crap, right? And like,
is that why they call it craps?
You might be onto something
down
there.
in the pit.
But like it should be fun, and that's what they say. Oh, it's about fun and don't gamble without your means. But like it's addictive and they know it. But anyways, I'm not going to get into all that. Yeah. The cool thing about our games is that, and Mom kind of touched on this, is that we do it 3 ways. We have the board game version, which I've got the demo right here, and then we're going to come out with the video game version on the mobile app. Mm-hmm. And so you get people from potentially a worldwide product with the video game. Sure. And then you have live games only in Morgantown. And since we're focused on like helping locals and like the idea is that you take all of this global revenue and you funnel it into a local community. And so like instead of, Blizzard CEO Bobby Kotick like buying a yacht, right? Instead of buying a yacht, we will invest in the community. And so like that's where the economic development angle comes in. It's just like we're pretty humble. We want to help people and give people the shot that we didn't necessarily get. And
that's cool.
Take that money and put it to good use.
Yeah. So you mentioned Medieval Poker.
Yeah.
That's your first official game.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that.
Sure. So all of our games is we're taking all the classic Vegas games and we're updating them with like video game elements. Mm-hmm. And so usually it's a combination of 2 games. So for this first one, it's Texas Hold'em and strategy card games. So I don't know if you're familiar, but like
a little bit, yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon cards are making a comeback. Sure, yeah. Magic the Gathering, like the games where you collect the cards and you build a deck and you like battle, right? Yeah. So in Medieval Poker, you're playing Texas Hold'em, right? But then you've got your deck that you build before you even get to the table, and all the cards mix up the poker game. Yeah. And so you can like add money to the table, or you can like peek at people's cards, like all kinds of stuff. So the idea is to build a deck that supports the way you want to play poker. Like what kind of player are you? It enhances whatever play style you want.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah.
Now, Susan, from Medieval Poker, when you guys are doing these live games, and you said you've gotten some pop-up games that you're starting to kind of get out there. You don't have a physical location right now, but you're doing these pop-ups. Talk a little bit about how that works.
Yeah, definitely. The first one we had was for the business community back in June, and it was at Ascend. Ryan invited us in there, and we were able to show off the game and have people play.
How did it go?
It went good. Yeah. It was sort of a rainy day, and the air conditioner.
Yeah, the AC went out. Yeah, it was hot in there, dude. Like, yeah.
But great. It was really good.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then in July, and we finished up our last one last week on August 1st. Yeah. Andrew White Guitars.
Yeah, of course.
Is down on Foundry Street, right near High Street, where we're going to build our social gaming club. And he graciously gave us his space there, his studio space.
Yeah, what he's doing is really awesome. He opens up his studio to other startups, like people like us that are trying to introduce ourselves to the community. So
and
he's a good guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we another thing that's different about what we do is it's the medieval poker gaming experience. So when people come in to play, they actually choose a character, they choose their class, and they can cosplay if they want. So when you come in, also you actually you go through video game elements. So there's levels, there's different quests, just like if you were playing a handheld video game. So it's all gamified.
It seems very immersive when you talk about an experience.
Absolutely.
It seems like you're really in character. And
well, that's the idea is that like Las Vegas has gotten too clinical, like it's too corporate. Like back in the day, the Rat Pack used to, after their show, they used to come into the pit and deal cards. And like so someone busts on their blackjack hand and they're like, oh, you get paid anyways. Like, you know, it's part of the fun. It's part of the like allure of it. Yeah. And so since all of our games are themed and we're not playing with real money, so we don't have all those regulations or anything, we can play a little bit more into the fantasy of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's really cool. This is Positively West Virginia. We'll be right back.
In a world obsessed with leadership, what if the real key to success is followership? We hear it all the time. Be a leader, take charge. But what if the most impactful people aren't the ones leading from the front? In Humble Influence, I explore how humility, collaboration, and shared purpose empower followers to create meaningful change in business, organizations, and relationships. Discover the strength of true followership with Humble Influence.
Folks, we're back. We're visiting with Dave and Susan Thompson. It's a mother and son team, the founders of Changing Vegas. It's a startup. They're game designers, and this is pretty awesome what they're doing here in West Virginia, drawn from Las Vegas, Nevada to come to Morgantown, West Virginia because of WVU, the Ascend program. They were drawn in by the startup community. If you could, I'm going to ask both of you this question. I'll start with Dave first. Okay. What is your 30-second pitch for Changing Vegas? So if you meet somebody and say, Dave, what do you do?
Imagine a place where you're transported to another world, just like when you play video games or watch a movie. Okay, you become part of the story. Okay, that is what Changing Vegas is all about, because you take the showmanship and the social interactions and experience of playing games in a live setting like Vegas, but we're changing Vegas. Okay, we do it different. We're focused on gamers, not gamblers. Okay, so we love the format, but we monetize in a modern way through video games and local products. Really, the main difference is we operate from a win-win business model instead of a win-lose business model. We've set it up so you can still have the Vegas experience, but you don't have to worry about the house like screwing you over and taking your money. Yeah. It's like a more holistic way for table games. And really, it's the future of table games.
Very interesting. Yeah. Susan, what's your 30-second pitch? When somebody asks you, what do you do, Susan? What's Changing Vegas? What do you tell them?
I tell them that we are reinvigorating table games. We're also bringing it to new, younger players. Vegas doesn't have a monopoly on table games. A lot of people, when you say table games, they think Vegas. But you don't have to hoard money. You don't have to. You can be about community. You can be about bringing people together. So for me, obviously, I love working with and supporting my son. And he has a revolutionary way of looking at the whole gaming industry. And so I'm glad that I can bring my marketing experience and my
So good.
entrepreneur experience
Yeah.
to help us move forward.
Yeah, I love it. Susan, you mentioned you were an entrepreneur, a journalist. Yeah,
was nice to
yeah, that was
say.
very,
Yeah.
that was very nice.
that was really nice to say.
And,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's sitting right there too. That was so nice.
Yeah, I know, right?
So, like, tell me a little bit about your entrepreneurship background. You said you have
Sure.
some marketing, entrepreneurship. You were a journalist. Tell us a little bit about your background.
Sure. I worked at Ernst & Young in their entrepreneurial services division.
Wow.
And I was really blessed to be able to work with and celebrate many entrepreneurs. I ran their Entrepreneur of the Year program.
Really? That's pretty cool.
For 3 years.
Yeah, that's
and I
great.
got to interview and talk to and publicly promote dozens of entrepreneurs.
Isn't that fun?
It's great.
That's what I get to do.
I know. That's great, huh?
That's awesome.
And I also was a journalist for many years.
Yeah.
I started a publication in Shenandoah Valley, where my dad's family is from.
Wow.
And
What was it
it's
called?
7bins.com, and it was one of the first digital publications. Wow. We also had a physical publication, which is what we're doing as well.
Okay.
As part of this, we're launching Morgantown Gaming, which is an online publication and maybe physical too.
Fantastic.
Art, as you see, is a very big part of our business. David did all of the art here.
Yeah, I'd like to talk about that a little.
Yeah, please do.
I've just been one thing. I'm new to the area. One thing I've loved is the art community here.
Yeah.
Like, you've got like several art organizations that do like community art walks and
That's
stuff.
right,
You've
yeah.
got the art center downtown,
Yeah.
And that's one thing that's been great because we wanted to tap into the local community, and we come here and it's like set up perfect for what we're trying to do. So.
Yeah, our last event on August 1st was part of the Art Walk Friday,
Love it.
first Friday for the arts.
Perfect. How did that go, that event?
It went really
a pop-up,
good.
basically. Is that what you call that?
We have some videos coming of it. We had a videographer there, and the whole idea is you walked in, and it
was like a
looked
Renaissance
like a
fair.
Renaissance
Yeah.
fair.
Really?
Our
Yeah.
tent was in the back,
Yeah.
and then we also had Kaylin Ray. She's a tarot reader. And so we had her off to the side. And the whole idea is as we build out with these local products, the gaming experience, we're also going to have other artisans there. So like the Pimp Your Box.
Yeah. So like, one of the products with these strategy card games is you got the deck boxes,
Yeah.
because you need the swag, right?
Sure.
So you got the chip racks and the card protectors and the deck boxes and all the accessories. Like those are going to be our products. So like, it'd be cool if we sell like the medieval boxes like metal or wood, and then we have like an airbrusher come in and it's like, a pop-up at our place, and it's like Pimp My Box, that old show Pimp My Ride.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. So Pimp My Box. So you go in there and you could tell them like what kind of design you want. 15 coins, and then you turn in the coins. Okay. So one thing is, instead of winning money, you win credit, store credit.
Sure.
And so these are
your chips.
Yeah,
then.
these are the
Okay.
chips. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So they're changing Vegas
Oh,
chips.
cool.
So
Yeah,
so the
I love
idea is
that.
that you buy in and you earn the chips, and then you turn in the chips for prizes and stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all.
And I'm gonna offer like dealing lessons, and we also want to help other people launch their games. So we'll have some like other consulting services.
You guys have a lot going on.
Yeah.
What would you say is the thing you're most excited about right now?
I would say just like I'm finally starting to get to show people what we're about, because I've been sitting on this idea for 2 years. So like to see people's reaction to it, and being able to, deal cards, but now instead of working for the man, and now it's on my terms, and it's with my games, and that's just been really cool to work on this with my mom for years and finally see it come to fruition is just very rewarding.
You're kind of birthing an idea really out into the world.
Well, it's a whole different way to do the business.
Yeah. Now that box, the Founders Edition of Medieval Poker, is that the actual product?
So this is the prototype.
The prototype, okay.
Yeah, I did all the art.
Now, how do you go about getting a prototype like this? This looks amazing.
Yeah. So we went on. It's all original art. So basically, there's a few websites that you can go on for this, but basically, you get the art and you load it into their template, and then they can print the boxes and the cards and all that stuff.
So you have an actual prototype you could take to market.
Exactly.
You can show.
Yeah.
You can show people like potential customers. You can show even potential investors or whatever.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're doing right now. As you mentioned, we're a startup, and especially to produce video games, I mean, sometimes they ask you to order, 5,000, 10,000 units. Yeah. But now we actually have.
When you got that prototype in your hand, David, what was the feeling you had?
Oh man, just like joy, man! Like finally,
does it come in the mail?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It came in, and then I was sitting there with the tracking number and like refreshing it every single day to see like what day it
Where
came
is this package?
It's like, oh, I should have been here by now. Like.
We have a number of things coming up. One, we're doing a casting call. And the first we have is for dealers. Because David's one dealer, but, he was a trainer. Yeah. So we're looking for dealers to learn the game.
Yeah, we want to have tournaments and stuff. So, right now it's a solo act. So
it'll be medieval poker will be the main game then?
Yeah. Well,
that's cool.
So what we're doing with the deals? Do you mind if I talk about this?
Okay.
So they need a background in dealing the actual games, right? Mm-hmm. So like for medieval poker, first of all, I got to teach them how to deal Texas Hold'em first, because this is just Texas Hold'em with extra stuff. Yeah. So for this first group,
the basics, basically.
Exactly. You need the foundation. Foundation. All of our games are takes on all the traditional games. So they're going to get a traditional Vegas table gaming education, and then they're going to be some of the only dealers in the world that can deal our games.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But you could take my training and go to a casino and apply for a job if you wanted to.
Which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
This is Positively West Virginia. We'll be right back. Stay connected with an unbeatable deal from Breezeline. Voted best in Mountaineer Country for their reliable, high-speed fiber internet for a low cost, Breezeline is the best gig in town. Here at InnerAction Media, we rely on high-speed internet every single day to ensure we can deliver the best content possible for our clients and when we publish Positively West Virginia each week. That's why we use Breezeline. It's affordable, fast, and they're great people as well. Learn more about Breezeline's internet, TV, and mobile options at breezeline.com.
Your prescriptions are designed to keep you healthy, active, full of life. At Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield, we're making vital medicine more affordable. Because when your prescriptions don't cost an arm and a leg, you can use those limbs for something more meaningful. Because life. Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield, West Virginia.
We're back. We're visiting once again with Dave and Susan Thompson. They own Changing Vegas. It's a gaming company, game designers, and they've got an amazing take on gaming. And I think it's super cool. Guys, I want to talk a little bit about your audience, your target. Where do you see the market for this geographically? You're based in West Virginia. Talk a little bit about the market.
Do you want to do the market? Or?
I'll start.
Okay.
But then you jump in.
Sure.
Good.
Yeah. Well, when we talk about the gaming industry, I want to jump in, but you can. You're the marketing expert.
Yes.
So.
From a marketing perspective, we're going hyper local.
Yeah.
That's how we build this area. Mm-hmm. So first, it's in Morgantown. Mm-hmm. And as we mentioned, Morgantown is the only place to play live all of our different
super
games.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay. So first in this area. Secondly, in West Virginia as a whole. Then we look to go regional. in the Virginia, Pennsylvania, Maryland, West Virginia area.
Yeah, so Morgantown is the core. And
Yes.
you look at like almost like concentric circles of growth.
Yeah, we're like right in the middle of those four states.
So you bring up a good point. I mean, in Morgantown is the only place to play these live experiential games where you're in costume and character, and you have an amazing environment to play these games. Does this have a tourism component as well?
Absolutely.
Because if it's the only place to play.
Yeah, talk about how the video game and the live location works.
So all of our products are integrated. So for instance, once we come out with the mobile version of the game, people will actually be able to qualify to come play in tournaments in Morgantown. So we hope to work with the hotels to provide package deals to come into Morgantown.
And like sponsors for the tournaments.
Yeah, sponsors
cool.
That kind of thing. Our market is also, because of, we mentioned, West Virginia University. We're definitely, the students are a big part of our target market here.
Yes.
Okay, but locals too. Everyone. I mean, what we're hearing when we're during our pop-ups or whatever is that people need more things to do. Fun things to do, healthy things to do.
Yeah, people here are so nice. Like the reception we've been getting and like our vision, people are just so positive. And I love that. Especially coming from a big city, it's nice to be part of a community that's just like so ready for like new things, and they've really, like, the community's really embraced us so far.
I could see that. Yeah, definitely.
And Dave has a book coming out too.
All right.
Yeah, I do.
Well, you want to give us a little sneak into that?
Yeah. It's like a month or two for being done, so it's not available yet, but soon. And I don't have a title for it yet, but it's basically all the crazy crap I've seen, because I've been dealing cards in Vegas for 15 years. I've seen some stuff, man. And so, like, I want to tell all these crazy stories, kind of give a peek behind the gaming industry as a whole, the table gaming, because we, on break, you mentioned about the state of the gaming industry, and I want to touch on that a little bit, because gamers and really entertainment in general, you could say the same thing about movies and stuff. They've just gotten so stale, so curated. There's no original ideas anymore, and everything's just played out. And we are about like originality, original ideas. Like, this is a new take on table games, and I want to still show that there's a room for indie studios and independent gamers, and say that, like, these played out games and movies that they're shoving down your throat, like, it doesn't have to be that way. Like, there's a different way to do business, and it's all about like community and getting your local people to help out each other.
How do you get the word out there? You're in the marketing, Mom.
Right.
Susan, how do you get the word out there and attract people?
This is a great example right here. Thank you for having us on the show.
Thank you. This is fascinating.
We use our website, content, the development of content. Content these days is advertising.
Yeah, that's everything.
So within our social gaming club, we will have a studio. We will produce our different series and our updates from there.
Tell them a few of the ideas we have about the series.
You share that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So our first idea to get this medieval poker out there, did you ever watch like World Series of Poker, like coverage on ESPN?
I've seen, yes.
Yeah, like the clips. Yeah. So kind of like this, you got the close-up cameras and the overhead cam, and you show the cards. And so I want to create like World Series of Poker content, but it's medieval poker. So it's all the dressed up, people in costume, like playing
cosplay.
Exactly.
And the whole thing. Yeah,
that's cool. That's one idea.
That's really interesting.
And then, like, it's a gaming club. So another idea is that we have like a game room where we have like the classic, like our era, like PlayStation and Nintendo 64 and stuff. And we want to rig that up as like a streaming thing. So, our members can come in and record their content and stream their content from our place.
Yeah.
We're not all about our stuff. We want to help other people make their stuff.
Yeah,
too.
that's really
so
cool.
what we're really building is a collaborative studio.
Sounds like it for sure.
Yeah.
Even with you mentioned the word collab with local artists and makers and
Absolutely.
stuff like that. That's really cool. So, in terms of getting this thing to where you want it to be, what's the biggest challenge you're facing?
Right now, I mean, the funding's tough. I mean, you know the economy and everything. Like, it's tough anyways. Now, West Virginia does have the support. We're in the running for a few startup competitions.
All right.
And we're starting to tap into the investor group. Like, we haven't even looked at Pittsburgh yet. So we're kind of feeling out the area. But
Access to capital.
yeah. I mean, and pretty much every startup is going to say that, so I don't want to sound played out, but
No, yeah.
I mean, our products are ready to go. Generally with games, people release too early. You really got to play test and really get the
That's
game.
that's the purpose of the podcast.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you're getting great feedback.
Well, and even
Definitely.
Something new to the market.
Exactly.
Something
fresh.
Well, we have to see if people in the area are even into what we're doing. But even back in Las Vegas, I worked right before I moved here. I worked for Venetian in their poker room.
Wow.
And so that's who I play tested with, is all my buddies. So I had some of the pit bosses dressing up in medieval and going to the Renaissance fair and playing.
How cool is that?
Yeah. So it was neat to see these kind of uptight, corporate people get out and have fun and play the games. That's what we're about.
Yeah.
So.
And there's a controversy as to whether poker players will be better than medieval poker players, or would strategy card players
Yeah, the
be
video
better
gamers,
players?
yeah.
The video gamers, because it has
Both elements.
components
Yeah,
from
exactly.
both,
Yeah.
and it appeals to both. And so far, everyone's been having a lot of fun. It's a wild and crazy game of poker, where everyone can win.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the vision long term? What, if you could cast your vision out there?
I want to. So for our place, it'd be cool to walk in and we have our store and everything, and then
where you get the swag and all that.
exactly.
Yeah.
But then you walk in and it's kind of like an old school pit. You walk down the stairs and it kind of opens up, and instead of a roulette table and a poker table and a blackjack table, you've got medieval poker, and you've got Asteroid Arena. That's our next game. And then you got battle dice. And so you come onto the floor, but it's all of our original games, and they're all video games too. See, that's the thing. That's what separates us from the casinos, is how many blackjack streamers are there? They're boring. Unless you're playing for money, those games aren't even fun. They suck. They're not fun to watch.
Yeah.
Whereas our games have got all the strategy elements and the story and the characters, and it's just I think the potential. It really unlocks the potential for table games, because, like Mom mentioned, I want our place to be like a destination where someone downloads the game on their phone and they're playing, and then they come into Morgantown and they get to play for real.
Yeah. And experience it.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah. So, a question. I'm a student of leadership, and you both are leaders. You're leading your company. Susan, you worked for Ernst & Young. You're a leader at a major international corporation. I'm going to ask the question of both of you. I'll start with Susan. What do you think is the most important leadership attribute in business today?
Honesty and authenticity.
Love that.
People are sophisticated these days, and they know when someone's not being straight with them. And with us, who we are is what you get.
Yeah.
So honesty, I think, also collaboration, kindness. I mean, all of the real values of friendship. It's a great place to come with friends, but also it's a great place to meet friends, especially after COVID.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think other people have said the same thing, that sometimes it's really hard to meet people, and people got used to staying at home and being in their COVID bunkers.
Well, we're meant to be in community as humans.
We're social creatures.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
David, how about you? What do you think is the most important attribute of a successful
Well, the thing about friendship, that's the angle I was going, so I got to think on my feet a little.
That's okay.
But I think that determination, that's really important. I mean, we've relaunched how many times? 3-4 times. And
definitely.
As I talked about earlier, the economy, I mean, it's just tough to get things going. And determination, and also, I think, positivity. I think a lot of people are bogged down right now for whatever reason. But we're gracious enough that I'm just thankful enough that we're able to work from home and be separate from at least part of all the crap that's going on. And just to, I just want to talk about having the heart in the right place. I think just to be in a position to be outside of all the negativity and actually help other people too.
That's great.
That's just, I think, keeping what Mom said and what I said, just the determination and having your heart in the right place. It goes a long way nowadays. People really respond to that. So,
and being open to be flexible. I mean, during COVID, a lot of people talked about the pivot. And we're the king and queen
we might as well be like ballerinas by now. We pivot like we're just turning in circles.
That's great.
But it's good to be able to focus here in Morgantown.
What's one piece of advice you would give to somebody thinking about starting a business here in West Virginia?
Go for it.
Go for it.
I mean,
it's a great community, honestly. Like, and people are so open. Like, people are ready for new ideas. It's a great place. Should we talk about like some of the groups we've joined and like the people we've met?
Sure.
Yeah. So
I'll
you
do
take
that.
Over? Yeah. Sorry.
Early on,
I gotta collect
making
my thoughts
connections, being able to meet people because they don't know what we're doing yet. So being able to reach out. We mentioned Ascend. That's how we got here.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
Main Street, Morgantown. Too.
Main Street.
Love it.
And Morgantown Area Partnership.
Yep. I'm actually on the board of the Morgantown.
you
Area
are?
Oh, are you?
Yeah. So thank you.
Yeah, Charlie was one. Charlie Sims. He was one
Yeah.
of the first people we met when
That's
we
great.
moved here.
That's
So.
wonderful. That's
And
great.
competitions like the Hayhurst Invitational.
I love it.
That we're a
You
part
guys are
of
really
right
plugged
now.
in. You know,
Well, Mom's really good at what she does.
how long-
She's modest.
How long have you been in Morgantown then? So
Since last November.
Okay, so you're really plugged in.
Yeah,
And
thanks.
so you're saying that the people here in West Virginia are open to new ideas. They've
Absolutely.
embraced you, and they're kind of saying, yeah, this is a good idea.
They want us to do
Encouragement.
it, and we want to do it. So.
Like
love it.
Mom said, having your heart in the right place. I mean, they're good, down-to-earth people with traditional values for the most part, and it's
That's
just
great.
They can tell we're being genuine. There's in Vegas we ran into a lot of BSers, but like out here it's different. I think people are more honest and like open to what we're doing. So.
Susan, David, I mean, we've covered a lot in this interview. Is there anything else that you think our listeners should know about your story personally or changing Vegas?
Let's talk about the community outreach stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So you do the marketing stuff, and I'll do the gaming stuff. Yeah.
All right. One of the things we're doing next week is we're going to start our call for artisans, and the Conventions Bureau is putting out a story about this. But basically, we're saying, okay, we have medieval poker here. And all of the prizes from the games are going to be made from you. And so we're putting out a call for artisans. Any kind of, we have a list. It's on our website. Our website is changing.vegas. And if you go to the collabs tab at the top, you'll see a list of the things that we feel we need in terms of products. But if people, artisans, can make or want to make different medieval products, and the sky's the limit, come and pitch us.
That's great.
And we're going to be commissioning products, and we're going to do revenue share.
Cool.
With those companies or individuals.
So it's a win-win, like you were talking
Absolutely.
about.
And then from the gaming angle, we've done the pop-ups and kind of given people a sneak peek. We've had a few requests to do tournaments and like some private events and sponsored events and stuff. So I need a crew now. Just like we're looking for artisans, I'm also looking for people that are interested in learning how to deal cards. I'm going to do free training.
It's amazing.
And then people that
it's an actual skill that they can use.
It is
Absolutely.
Yep. And it's a skill that's being underused right now. Like I don't know if you know, but in Las Vegas, a lot of these dealers are getting fired. They're getting replaced with AI and like automation and stuff. A lot of the slot machines simulate the table games. They're trying to fire all the table game dealers and bring in their machines to reduce costs, just like they've been doing the last 15 years.
Yeah.
And so like I want to preserve that skill. So anyone who wants to learn that and also like have fun and make some money, deal some cards, hang out.
Love it.
Yeah, I would also add
That's
to
also
that.
on the collab page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that sounds good.
As we close out our time, Susan, how can our listeners learn more about Changing Vegas and perhaps even get in contact with you both?
Absolutely. Our website is changing.vegas. Both of our contact information is on there.
Great.
Just feel to be able to reach out to us.
Social media?
Social media. We're on Instagram.
Great.
We're on X. And we're really gearing up to do a lot of fun content.
Yeah, I can't wait to see where this goes. I think you guys have a great idea here. Our guests, once again, are Dave and Susan Thompson. They are the founders of Changing Vegas. They're game designers, and they're bringing this whole concept of changing the way Las Vegas does business really here in Morgantown. And I think it's really cool what you guys are doing. It's been an honor to be able to share your story with our audience today. And I feel like what you're doing is very innovative, creative, and very community oriented. So I appreciate that. And I just want to encourage you to keep up the great work that you guys are both doing.
Well,
Thanks
thank you
so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Folks, that's a wrap on another episode of Positively West Virginia. If you enjoyed this show, we appreciate you sharing this content on your social media channels. And if you would like to be a guest on our show, drop us a line on our website at positivelywv.com. Of course, we appreciate like I said, sharing the episode. People like Dave and Susan Thompson and their company Changing Vegas, and being positive in the way that you share that out there, it helps them and helps our show as well. If on behalf of our entire Positively West Virginia team, including our producer today, Mr. Justin Schofield, I'm your host, Jim Matuga. Stay positive, West Virginia.
We'd like to thank our partners, Highmark West Virginia, Freedom Kia of Morgantown, InnerAction Media, Humble Influence, and our studio sponsor, Breezeline, for helping to share these positive stories. If you'd like to become a sponsor of the Positively West Virginia podcast, visit positivelywv.com/sponsor.